There we go. Oh, that's something weird. Ask me anything. What's up, Claudette? What's my favorite thing about Serena? It's no longer a Steenie. Oh my god, he's a 6-month mod. Crazy. Ooh, this is a funny lead. I like this. The heck? I have to say, I have knockoff. What's up, T? Yeah, optionals. Always good when the beginning of the line already looks wrong. Can I fix it? I'm doing great. Okay, my line doesn't work. My very first line doesn't work. Yes! Perfect. I think I thought Sucker Punch killed here. I can not Mega. That would work. Right? That would work. Feels good. Yeah. All right, so let's do this a little differently. So turn 1, Ape's not dead to Oranguru. We're going to give Ape the choice band. We're going to, I guess, just play rough. Yeah, we're going to play rough the Oranguru. And we're going to close combat the Greedent. What that's going to do is kill that. And then bait what? We pre-damage a tiny little bit to bait high horsepower. Can we do that? -1, -1, 93%. Yeah, 93% Ape is going to bait high horsepower Snorlax in Trick Room. And then we Sucker Punch KO this guy. And we go Gliscor. Gliscor pre-damage to bait Body Slam. Mawile. Mega Mawile baits Team Order. Florges. Florges will have Moonblast or Dazzling. It's like Libero Protean sees boost. Protein Bug Expert is live. Yeah, I am the guy. Arch, it's primary type. Here, let me just go to the fight. Oh, you're on the 124 guy. Grayson Declan, right? Yeah, so here's the deal, right? This is a grassy terrain doubles fight. And Greninja is a Protean Pokemon. The way that Protean interacts with a lot of different boosts, weather, terrain for sure, potentially even gems, is that it thinks a move is boosted not based on the move type, but based on the Pokemon's primary type. Greninja is a water type. Grassy terrain is grass type. Those things have no interaction, so Grass Knot is neutral. If you have like a Caracosta and you bait Grass Knot, and now Greninja becomes a grass type, Greninja goes, oh my god, I'm a grass type. I'm in grassy terrain. My moves must be boosted. And every single move calcs as if grassy terrain is boosting it. That'll come up again in erratic weather twice. So that's right. That's on the boosting side. In weather, it's in the opposite direction. So if Greninja's a water type and sun is up, it thinks that every one of its moves is nerfed 50% power by the sun. And then if it becomes a fire type, it thinks that every one of its moves is boosted. So the thing for you to remember is that Protean and Libero Bug is all or nothing. Either all of its moves are boosted, all of its moves are nerfed, or none of its moves are nerfed. The calc will never show you the right information because the calc will correctly show one move boosted and the others neutral, which is not ever how the game reads it because it's all or nothing. Hopefully that helps. Okay. I do not feel like Trick Room is the best idea. Oh, I'd be killing you. That's why we do it. So turn one, we don't Mega, and then we just want to keep. I guess the goal is to just keep Snorlax on the field. I think I understand now. We want Mawile to sweep in Trick Room. So turn one, we play rough. We do 30% to Oranguru. Trick Room goes up. We Sucker Punch, kill Oranguru, who can't Psych Up because there are no stat boosts. Ape switches out for Gliscor. Body Slam, baiting always Body Slam, and Florges will come in. Well, it's Gliscor baiting. I need Gliscor in slot 1. No. Let me say that differently. Oh, that works really well. Hold on. No, it doesn't. We have Snorlax for fast kill, Body Slam. We have Pollen Puff Viv, because what if... base Mawile is out damaged too. So yeah, it has to be Ape slot 2, which means slot 1. Right, it's definitely not gonna be. It can't be Florges because we fast kill it in Trick Room, so it'd have to be Viv. So maybe the answer is we need a better flying type. We need a flying type that's weaker to Pollen Puff. Yeah, there we go. Why didn't I think of a Honchkrow? Oh, this is one. Yeah, you're right. Here, L stream title by me. Sorry, Dave. Turn 1, play rough. CC with ban kills Greedent. Pre-damage for Snorlax, high horsepower. Go Honchkrow. Go Honchkrow on high horsepower. Sucker Punch Oranguru. Yup. Bait. Slot 1, Mega Mawile baits Viv. We'll have Honchkrow and Viv showing kill. So we'll have Pollen Puff Body Slam. Hello, my name is Mickey. So, who takes Pollen Puff? I don't know that I have a Pollen Puff plus Body Slam switch in. Be Goodra. Sure. All right, so let's entirely scrap our line. What's up, Nez? How was your stream today? You were streaming. How far did you make it? I think that I thought my Mawile was faster in Trick Room than this guy. One fight before Father's Gym. Nice. Understood. That's important. Lady coming over. We need more of that. What if I just kill Oranguru? What if we double kill? We double kill, and then because Trick Room isn't up, we just outdamage both? What's the problem with that? Right, so now Viv doesn't... Then Flora just doesn't know that we kill it. We would need... That's a little awkward. I can't believe I have to... It's amazing how many of these lines I mess up. What about like 99 Swarm? No. Well, I could Swarm Bug Buzz it. Swarm Bug Buzz you. Bait Fire Punch? Ooh. That seems very good. Alright, so we gotta come up with a whole new line. Sorry, chat. Classic me. Usually my doubles are clean, actually. That's not true. It is classic me to mess up a line in prep. It is also classic me to catch it, but not usually double battles. Okay. Just... Blastoise stuff. Oh my god, Oranguru, you're so bulky. I need band over here, right? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Okay, I could be 10%. Manectric? Kinda works. Not really. I gotta find a controlled position from this. This battle is going to be free. It always just takes a minute. Sorry, chat. Problem is my banded CC guy is also my fake out guy. Alright, we do have a Crawdaunt as well. Level 82 Crawdaunt. Amazing. But a Crawdaunt that can bait... Oh, it's Body Press Return. It's not even consistent. Stuffed Cheeks have AI? I don't remember about that. Guess not. Not like special anyway. So how many turns would it take Mawile to clear the left? I would KO you, Sash you, KO you, and then KO you. So it's hit, 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 hit. So technically Mawile can Trick Room sweep, so that still seems like the good start. Then we just have to find pivots. So turn 1 we kill. So turn 1 we let Trick Room go up. We chip, let Trick Room go up, and we kill. Bait high horsepower. Turn 2 we kill Oranguru. But we'd have to go something. I don't know that we have any mon that can What are my U-turn guys? I don't think I have an actual slow U-turn guy. No. Okay. What about? Amistar, level 94. Level 94 itemless Amistar can switch in on high horsepower and always bait another kill. So we take high horsepower. We bait Viv. We protect. We sash Viv. The problem is it's a random move. protect, we Sash Viv, and then we would need to go... Then we have no way to make it hit me and then always have it kill the next turn. That would have to be like triple neutral. Yeah, that's no good. Maybe Swampert is a better switch in. No, that's still triple random. 40, can't guarantee it. And it could set up. All right, maybe we don't. Maybe we just let the Oranguru stay on the field. So, what would that mean? That would mean Ape CC turn 1. Let Trick Room go up. Then I would be dead to Psychic. How do we beat you? Any way to deal like big damage to Snorlax, period? It's Ape again. Right, this is the old fake out problem. Is there somebody else? How about Como-O? Can Como-O just take the 2 guys? Choice Banda. You're too slow, right? Nope. Okay. So how did I think that Snorlax was being baited by Ape? Oh, because Trick Room. Right. No, that part actually makes sense. Okay, so we probably need like a pre-para lead to show fast kill to Oranguru with Psychic. Who does that? Iron Ball Reboot, anyone? Iron Ball Reboot, everyone. I probably don't need that, though. I can probably just, like, Iron Ball Amistar. Like, you know, sometimes the most obvious answer is the best one. Iron Ball Amistar, dead to Psychic. 58%. Never body press, always high horsepower. Great. Okay, so we close combat the Greedent with Ape. We protect on Psychic. We bait high horsepower Snorlax for slow kill. We switch out as we fast kill that. And we get Honchkrow in, maybe. Do I have a mon that fast kills Swalot? Be like a ground type. horsepower does not always kill. So is this where you like don't take the kill? We're baiting psychic high horsepower. So maybe we don't take the kill. Maybe this is you reposition. Because Honchkrow switches in for free. That's intriguing, at least. High horsepower and psychic. It's always the stupid Swalot. Protect KO. Switch. What if I switch? I can be dead to body press. It's no help because I don't know if Trick Room's going up. But surely Amistar lead is the right lead. Alright, are all the mons that kill Florges slow? Oh my god, why am I ass at night? I'm so bad. What are you greed into your body press? What if I just encore him into body press or something? So we bait body press. If we bait body press, then we're baiting random move from Florges. Just low-key kind of fine. Plus, this is back to Mawile, right? Mawile's definitely if we're trying to go left side, it's Mawile, which means we would we wouldn't lead you at all. Well, yeah, because we want Trick Room up. Do I have a way? Can I bait? What do I want to bait from this guy? Do I want to bait? I probably just want to bait return. I don't know, man. Why is this so awkward? What am I missing? If I go the other way, if Mawile is... If I have base Mawile out, Swalot underspeeds and outspeeds and Trick Room and out damages me, so I would just get Swallowed, right? I would just get Swallowed. Como takes even less. And what I wouldn't do for a Latias right about now. Crawdon's probably got to get positioned at some point. Thank God I checked my lines, though. What if we switch out Mawile turn 1, and we don't use Choice Mandate? We choose... I guess Como has the same problem, right? They both bait Psychic at -1. But it's kind of... It's not the same. So we switch into... So turn 1... Como banded CC. What's the problem? The problem is we would have to be pre-damaged for that high horsepower, which is not fine. That's not fine at all. There's no way to get Ape on the field and have Trick Room not be up. Hi, Marky. I'm on fight 1 of stream 2 of the day, and I had a pre-cooked line that sucks. So now I'm trying to have it be less bad. And I can't really decide how to approach the fight. Usually the answer is that you sweep this right side. But it can be hard to keep Oranguru from clicking Trick Room. What's up, Clotted? Buns. Brawly has been defeated. Let's go. Everybody follow Clotted. I did the thing that I always do where I look at my line that I pre-cooked, and the guy that pre-cooked it sucks at Pokemon. So now I have to recook it live, and I'm getting nowhere fast. I had the bait order wrong, and that messes up all the timing of protects. Best thing I've found so far is chip U, CCU, double kill turn 2 with Sucker, Trick Room is up, go. I'm not worried. It's just the timing part. Turbo Ass sounds like a Clark box. Well, maybe. Any chance Como-O does this better than Ape now? Como-O, Como-O, Como-O. Como-O 30 versus 37. No, I can never bait what I want. L. Turbo Ass sounds promising though. So turn 1 KO. So turn 1 chip and KO. Greed in turn 2. Double kill. Bait. Snorlax. Viv. Oh, that doesn't even work. Because they're not free damaged. So Viv gets to click whatever it wants, which is bad. So that's definitely not the right sequence. I actually can't pre-damage Ape anyway. I'm talking like I can pre-damage Ape. I think 99% from Psychic turn 1, and I'm trying to allow Trick Room. So this is already an imaginary line that doesn't work. Like even my lead didn't work. I could have like pre-poisoned actually. That would probably do it. I didn't account for that properly, but that would have worked. Garbage. Garbage. Okay, who are my Protect Mons? I have Amistar, I have Crawdaunt, and I have Swampert, right? I have 3 water types with Protect. I don't have any other ones. Correct. All right, so how about we try to get a middle turn Trick Room? Oh, oh man, not allowing Trick Room timing to be a problem really screws with these plans. This is why I'm trying to like keep Greedent up. How do I keep Greedent busy for a number of turns? Is the answer just Amistar on plus Ghost type and I'm being stupid? Kind of looks like it's Amistar plus Ghost type. And so what if Mawile takes... I think I'm being stupid. Okay. Turn 1, Mawile knocks off Oranguru. We're faster. It dies. Trick Room's not up, so we just get outspeed Florges. Florges is going to be clicking Moonblast, Dazzling, or Pollen Puff because we don't get to have choices. We don't care if we take a Pollen Puff on... we don't care if we take a Gleam on Mawile. So what do we have to take? We have to take... oh, we can't do Trevenant if we're not fast killing. Okay, this has potential. Turn 1 Haunch Crow. Switch the slots. Turn 1 Haunch Crow Tailwind. Turn 2 switch in Mawile. And go, this will be Iron Ball Amistar. Yep. So we go to Trevenant on Psychic plus Immunity move. Will be pre-damage so that we always get Crunch. So yeah, Tailwind Protect, go to Trevenant and Mawile at the same time. Amistar's in slot 1, which means Trevenant's in slot 1, Mawile's in slot 2. Cool. Now we have Mawile in Tailwind. We knock off Oranguru. We go back to Amistar on Crunch. Amistar clicks Protect. On what could potentially even be a random move. I don't think I want the slot switched. Right, we want to bait Viv here. We want to bait Viv on the Protect turn. So, Haunch Crow Tailwind. Protect. Double switch to Trevenant Mawile. Mawile Mega kills Oranguru. We go back to Amistar on Crunch. We bait Viv because we show fast kill to Florges. We protect on Pollen Puff plus random. We sash Viv. Yup. What would be the problem here? The problem is probably that I can't prevent Crunch another time. Yeah. But one problem at a time. So we sash Viv. The other problem is my Tailwind's gonna end. Tailwind is 1, switches 2, 3, 4 is Viv dying. So I protect, we sash Viv, we switch to somebody on random move. The somebody would have to be like, could probably be Swampert. Hold on. Right, be at, if we're at 67% and we take Crunch, 67, 66, 56, no, 67, 57, 47, we would not always be dead to return. God, that crunch damage is just imperfect enough. Kasib, thank you. I need it. I am struggling to cook this fight, and this fight is not hard, and I am 5 levels above. What if I bait Crunch Psychic turn 1 with like Trevenant? We bait Crunch Psychic. We go here. KO with Mawile. We bait. We don't really want to bait the Psychic with the Crunch. Can we be out of the range? We can. So we can lead the Star Fruits that are giving me trouble. I am not sure. Oh, the Star Fruits. Yes. No, not particularly. I just can't get the regular Protect bait. Mawile does 100% to everything on the left, but I just don't seem to. It's just the pivots. So I can bait Crunch Trick Room. If I bait Crunch Trick Room, I can go. Okay, this is looking better. I bait Crunch Trick Room, or I can probably just bait Trick Room sitting there. I can order this either way, right? I can bait Trick Room turn 1 by leading Oranguru, or leading Crawdaunt, or I can bait Trick Room turn 1 by going Trevenant. So technically, I think Crawdaunt lead buys me an extra turn. So I can start dead to Body Press return, go to Trevenant, go back to Crawdaunt, and then Protect. So, and then there's two flavors of that. Flavor 1 is Mawile slot 1, which in Trick Room would bait Viv, or there's Trevenant or Crawdaunt in slot 1. So Crawdaunt. I think what we want is Crawdaunt switching in slot 1 as we kill. So that would mean pivot back. Okay. So Crawdaunt starts on the field, is baiting Trick Room, and Body Press return. We go to Trevenant. We stay in base Mawile form. We play Rough Oranguru. Trick Room is up. Then we Sucker Punch Fast Kill Oranguru. It can't. There's no Psych Up stat boost for it to copy. We're Crunch baiting. If we take a Crunch and nothing. Now Crawdaunt's on the field. Oranguru dies. We don't even need Sucker Punch KO, actually. It's on Psychic anyway. But now Crawdaunt baits Florges. This is the same Pollen Puff turn, so we don't want it that way. Let's say we have Mawile baiting Viv. We Protect with Crawdaunt. We sash the Viv. And then we KO the Viv. And we go back to Trevenant. It's always Crunch. Yup. It's always Crunch. We bait Florges, and it was Trick Room. Yeah, all the turns. We just fast kill Florges with Mawile. So this is the slot 1 Mawile version. 1, 2, 3, Protect, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be slot down. And surely we can sweep it from here. Let's write that down. Don't mega. Play rough. What's Trev at? Trevenant crunch HP of 134. Okay, Sucker, KO, or Guru. I'm actually gonna knock off KO slow kill since I'm sending in Crawdon anyway. Oh, no, we will Sucker. Sucker plus Daunt. Crunch. Then we bait, return body press, plus bait Viv. Turn 3. Great, then turn 4, KO Viv. Fast KO Viv. And we switch who? We switch Trev on normal or fighting move. And then, how did I beat the Demon Sun fight? Oh my goodness. I found how I used a sticky bar line with Goodra and Trevenant that killed Trevenant. It allowed me to take the kill with Sucker Punch Trevenant and not use Hawlucha. And then I used Altaria base form to confirm not Weather Ball for Volcarona. The Altaria Solar Beam, and then Altaria went crazy. So because I didn't use Lucha on the Lilligant, I was able to set up encoring the Venusaur into Earthquake. I pre-damaged my Ape to bait it off of Volcarona, killing Ninetales. And the Lucha matchup was encore it out of all 10 Earthquakes as I click Rock Smashes, so that base Altaria could kill with Facade. And then base Altaria baited Goodra. I Mega'd so it couldn't continue with a Dragon move, and was able to chain Goodra into Rhyperior. VOD is up. Thank you. I was proud of that one. Then we fast KO Florges with Iron Head. As what? As we go... Dawn back in. Okay. So now we have Dawn in, Protect up. We've taken 2 crunches, so now it could be random move Greedent, but importantly, Mawwile's never getting touched. So this seems like the right time to bring in the close combat squad. It should probably be Kommo-o, so I can preserve Protect. So let's say Choice Band Kommo-o now. And I have so many, I have 3 slots, clears 1 side, so this is going to be free. Just have to play around the Starf Berries. So Crawdaunt protects, and then I send Kommo-o. I'm not even sure that I need. Turn 1 is Trick Room, so turn 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think, so that should be Trick Room ends. Crawdon is in the right slot, which is great. So now we can just AJ plus CC. KO Greedent. Do I even need close combat? Yeah, kinda do. Do I not close combat? Do I need 85? I do need some chip there. Oh, no, this is where you use the other Protect Mon. I've done this before. So the problem is, right, even though I want to just, you feel like you want to slot compress, but you don't. So Como-O comes in with Choice Band, and it can fast KO Greedent. And as I fast KO Greedent, I want to send one of my other friends in. And one of the friends that I can send is my 47% Trevenant. 47% Trevenant, who hasn't taken any damage, is still going to be dead to Snorlax Crunch. Ooh, there's Belch switch in AA. Okay, so still no slot compression. How about Amistar? Amistar can be at 58% and is in slot 2, which means it'll bait Snorlax. So we can close combat the Snorlax. Yup. And then how do we beat Swallow? Swallow is always awkward. Snorlax down, but you're banded, so you can't do it. There's sticky hold, so we can't knock off. So what we need is like a Rock Smash. How about Expert Belt Crook plus an Aqua Jet? That looks like a solution. Expert Belt Crook, 89.5, 290 HP plus Aqua Jet 34. 34 and 290 is exactly enough. Alright, I think we got it. Definitely want to review that one more time as I get the squad ready. Need my items first. Pokemon 1. We have the wrong Crawdon level in the builder. We got to make sure of that before I do the HPs. I can use Ape over Como and leave Como under level in case that matters, right? Yes. Sorry, Como. Amistar. That's good. Amistar didn't come to a Victory Road fight, so time to contribute. All right, again. Mawile is faster than Oranguru. Oranguru sees no kills. Guaranteed Trick Room turn 1. We switch Trevenant, and we're going to be... We're 84. Let's do that. Oranberry Crawdon looks great. Yeah. All right. 84 Oranberry Crawdon. And let's get this up. So I can do a little pre-damaging. Okay. And then pre-damage you 3. What are you? 134. Do I need a flyer for this? I don't think I need a flyer yet, but let's find out before I go do the rest of the prep. No. Always use the lead mon, unless you're teaching it a move. Oranberry U, Choice Band U, Expert Belt U. Then you're 91, and you want to be just dead to high horsepower. Make sure you're not about to level up. You are not. 138. Okay. Mawile. Sure. 1, 2, protect, sash, switch, fast kill and trick room. And that's sorry, trick room turn 1. KO on turn 2. Bait Viv. Protect and sash on turn 3. KO on turn 4. Go to tree. KO turn 5. Go back to dawn. So that totally works. Protect, go monkey. CC. And go Squidward. CC again. Hurry up, bro. Just beat Shell hot on my heels. Oh, I gotta speed up. Oh. GG's, though. That's awesome. What's up, Jam? Welcome in. How do we negotiate this last bit? Hold on. We CC the Snorlax. We bait him. Oh, we have a free protect, right? We protect. We bring in Expert Belt Crook. And then we AJ. High horsepower. I gotta lock in. Gem's catching up. Okay. The 3 things that are baiting things are pre-damaged. You are Mawilite, right? Beautiful. Okay, I can do the music, but not the speed up. I missed Intimidate, but it's okay because of Body Press. Immediate mess up, though. You gotta love that. Okay. Play rough without Mega-ing. We go here. Oh, this is where it's messed up. Now it can stuff cheeks. I might just... I probably should play it out. I should play it out. This could get real bad, though. I will wholly admit that. Because I think it can stuff cheeks. All right, we got the crunch, which means it should be fine. Defense drop. Viv. We can just Iron Head, right? I don't think it matters. Yep, we're gonna Iron Head the Viv. We're gonna protect on Body Press. Return because of defense drop. There's the sash, great. And now let's just double check our HP. We're 124 and we're -1 defense, and this is still never crunched by a mile, right? Correct. Beautiful. And So Mawile KOs you. You go back here. Hold on, let's think about our turn order. Originally, I did this differently. I had a different... Because Trevenant doesn't guarantee the bait. So do we want to take Greedent early? And can I? I don't think so. This is body press. What can I do about body press? Stick with the line. Florges. I do think it's one of my better nicknames. All right, Trick Room is still up. Florges dies. Again, this can set up, which should be spooky. Let's not see that. Yeah, body press also possible because no kill. That's fine. Although I panicked for a second that it was body pressing Trevenant somehow. All right, side down. We didn't get punished. I can't say we steered. We just followed the line anyway. Now Crawdon is always dead. Mawile is not. Yep. So we can just go to Ape. Beautiful. Banded close combat kills. Let's make sure that we have the band on. We do. Which means this guy can come in. Greeting goes down. Such an easy fix, too. Just see your own ability. There's Snorlax. Congratulations, Snorlax. You die. Yup. And we just go back here because we need the Aqua Jet. Okay, 124 HP Swallow. We've taken a crunch, so this actually may not always kill. It does. Body press always kills. Great. Ape switches out for expert belt. Crook. Click our third protect. Yes, I am. Happy to look at some Drake with you. Okay. And then order matters here, so we're going to high horsepower. We don't want to activate Starfberry, so we need to Aqua Jet. We need just a teensy bit of chip. Oh, huge crit from Crawdon. $85. Let's get that in the calc since I'm sloppy. Sloppy. No kidding. Crook has been a very underwhelming member of the team. It does come to some optionals, though, especially on 115. Like, I have a pretty thin box overall, and Guy has not pulled his weight. Honchkrow has done all of the work that dark types do. And Crook has just been an occasional ground type, but I have Garchomp. So it's like not the best version of either of its types. Hey, I went to bed when I got Earthly and Dark. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, more of like I had a better Mon than like Crook was bad. I do find that Crook's speed tier is just not quite it. It doesn't have quite enough attack or quite enough speed, and so it always wants damage boost and Scarf at the same time in late game, and it can't have both. NG Plus. Yeah, oh, you gotta see the rows, though. Yikes. So one, part of the reason I played is I had so many guaranteed encounters. No, I'm not, I just wanted to say it once. I'm not actually bothered. So, the 31s are scales. This is Natural Cure Brave rows, where I scaled both single digits. It's been brutal. So here I'll give you a little bit of like the routing run update, because a lot of the Genji Plus is just different. There's so many guarantees. Right, we had guaranteed Palpitoad, guaranteed Toxicroak in Petalburg, and everything else that I'm skipping is a 50-50. Guaranteed Gastrodon. I'm sorry, this is Dewford. Dewford Toxicroak, Petalburg U, Skuntank, Camerupt, Bruxish, Kingler, Crawdaunt, Tyranitar, Game Corner, all guaranteed encounters. Altaria, Como-O, Volcarona, Salazzle, Swampert, Garchomp, and Honchkrow were all guaranteed encounters. And Nidoking. So like dodging Brooks. Dude, I spend my whole life dodging Brooks. I hate that Pokemon. Did I have Cryogonal guaranteed? No, because I had never pulled that Ice Room, so like I think Jinx is still in there. There's other stuff. I routed my late game in my original run very intentionally. I even ran from an Evergrande City not Evergrande City, C4 Cavern Swampert, specifically to keep it unduped for NG+. Amistar was the same deal. I didn't catch any of the underwater routes in original games so that I would have them available. So there's a couple of Samurott, same deal. There's a couple of intentional choices that really did pay off. They didn't end up mattering in NG+. They all matter now. So that half of this box was guaranteed, or it was a 50-50 at the beginning of the run that became guaranteed once I caught something. Like, Salazzle wasn't guaranteed, but then I hit Centiskorch, and it became guaranteed. Oh, the 3! Yippee, Torngra! Yeah, my situation is Enamorus was left. And I have Torncrest left, but Metagross is still available, and I probably have to use the Master Ball on that if I need it for Elite Four. So I just haven't taken second Roamer, and we'll see. It's been fun. But I have some very good stuff. And the whole box is speed control, right? I have between like mega, what do I call this? Between like mega ankle breakers, this Volcarona Tailwind is the best TM I've ever spent. This thing's been insane. Between that Tailwind, Honchkrow setting up Tailwinds on Encored Earthquakes. This, I never even taught this Tailwind. It's just Encore scale. It's been bonkers, the setups that you can do. And Starmie has gone insane the whole run, which is a sentence I never thought I would say. This was my only removal other than Defog TM, so Starmie's come to a lot of fights it shouldn't. Alright, I remember this fight looking insanely free, but I also thought the one before it looked free before I botched it twice. Como-O lead to bait Gleam makes a lot of sense. Okay, so this is Fling shenanigans, right? So we need to bait a fast kill to prevent Fling, or if Fling's so bugged, maybe it just does it anyway? Unclear. It'll be fine. Okay, so Togekiss. So we bait Gleam from Togekiss with Como-O. Super. And we go Silver Powder Volk. Okay. Because Silver Powder Volk can kill all three of these guys. Okay, so then we send in Lazzle. So we need to bait a fast kill for you. So this will be Iron Ball, and we'll bait Blizzard. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's fantastic. I have always struggled with Drake Double, so I'm glad you found something good. Okay, is this just like a Specs? I can't use Specs Lazzle because then it's not Encore. Why did I think I was just sweeping with this thing? Oh, I outspeed Sceptile. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So that means I bait team order. So Volk clicks Bug Buzz into Mr. Rime. Mr. Rime dies. We go Lazzle on Failed Fling or Gleam. We don't care which. We click Encore on Kiss. Volcarona overheats Decidueye. It dies. And then we get Sceptile. And we kill Sceptile with Flamethrower. We have a free turn of Encore. So then Togekiss. I see. We got, so now we want to like switch, Encore, kill Tailwind, and then we want to set up a sweep. Okay, so that side's down. I have Encore Togekiss. I guess technically it could be Fling anyway, but like take nothing. We live stored power evenly. This Togekiss cannot do a thing. Okay, we're -2 special attack, but I think we can just say, right, so we Tailwinded, then we can Poison Barb, Sludge Bomb, Overheat Togekiss, and even if it gets Starf Berry because Tailwind is up, we're fine. It's not the best plan, though. Probably want to get Volk out of there. In fact, we probably don't want to bother. We're taking Dazzling Gleams every turn. So instead of Tailwind, we probably Overheat Chip. Yeah. We would never kill. Oh, we could trigger Salic, actually. That would be bad. We don't Overheat. Tailwind kill seems too good not to do. Alright, so is there just like a pair that can do this chain? Alright, so if we Tailwind Overheat, Starmie? Hold up. Hold up. This is slot 1, so 34. And Ice Beam would do the job. Okay. We gotta get it timed. So I'm a little bit early. I need a tailwind on the turn. I need a tailwind and then switch and kill. So I need to stall a little bit more. So Volcarona KOs. We switch you. We encore KO Decidueye. We fast kill Sceptile, and we just Bug Buzz Kiss for like no reason. I don't think we even do that. I have a Scarf available. Funny enough, it's the stalling the turn that's hard. Well, maybe Toxic fixes it. So yeah, let's just say we Bug Buzz the Kiss. We do 5%. 4, 5, and 6 is 15. We'd actually be like one short. Your Inner Focus. Maybe it's not Starmie. Tailwind, KO, U-turn, Flamethrower. So we want to send yeah, the Volk timing is just not good. Kasib, you want to look at that Drake doubles? Send it my way, or you can just tell me the mons. Heck. Let's take a peek. Let's see. I know you had Chomp, Altaria. And Lucha and okay. That's some goats, alright. Okay. So, I'm guessing it's base Altaria lead, baiting Dragon Darts. Chomp can be replaced with an attack scale. Interesting. Okay. So, lead Altaria, Facade down to Sash. So we bait Dragon Darts. It's bugged, so it targets me, and then the move fails. So I just... Are you assuming that I'm burnt? I'm guessing I must be pre-burnt. Okay. Lucha matches Tailwind. Oh, we lead Lucha. Got it. Okay. Oh, and then we encore the Tailwind. Alright, Lucha matches Tailwind. So double Tailwind. This guy's sashed. Tailwind, Tailwind. This turn already looks awkward because you've got so wait, how is Lucha? If Lucha's dead to darts, then it can bait it on turn 1. How do you know that it doesn't get hit on turn 1? Is that a slot bug thing? That, like, because Altaria is in slot 1? I don't think that's how it works. I think that if it chooses to target Altaria... Yeah, Baron's E4, he only had one Mon that was dead to darts, right? Altaria was dead to darts. Dragapult targeted Altaria. And so... the dart hit an immunity in the fairy type it targeted. And the move ended. I agree that if I lead full HP Lucha and base Altaria, I will get Dragon Darts, and I can Mega, and the dart will fail. What I don't know is if Lucha is the one targeted by Fast Kill Dragon Darts, that it will automatically win. Right? If it's targeted, I think the first dart would just go into Lucha. That said, so in order for this line to work, hold on. But let's stick with me, because if I can just make one of my moves run out of power points and start the battle with Leppa. Oh, no, Leppa won't heal. Right. So we'd have to be pre-statused all the way here, which I probably can't be. Oof. I could be one Tailwind PP. Leppa. Right? No? No. Same problem. Because Leppa won't activate on entry. Alright, we can come back to it. I'll say this, I'm not comfortable, based on just Baron's Elite Four, trusting that we understand that bug really well. My guess was target-based. Tier list. Create the ultimate fast food restaurant. First of all, what's up, Pori? Crazy time of day for you to be out here. Oof. Okay, I eat very little fast food, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right. Well, first of all, I need to recreate some categories. I have to add. I'm never been. I guess we keep, but we're gonna put not food here. There are a small number of things that I simply have convinced myself are not food. All right, let's see what we got. Oh my God, Auntie Anne's. Auntie Anne's is S tier for me. I love me an Auntie Anne's pretzel. Give me carbs. Mr. Beast Burger. I've never even heard of that. What is that? KFC makes me ill. Horrendous. No thank you. There's a lot that I haven't heard of. Let me just clear out some never beens. Oh my God, we got. Oh, some of these are probably from TV shows. I got you. Cheesecake Factory. Oh, fast food and fast casual. Gotcha. Cheesecake is just so good for getting everybody together. If you want to hang out with friends, that menu has everyone covered. I miss Cold Stone. Cold Stone in high school was amazing for me. I'm always down for ice cream. Always down for ice cream. DQ's A tier for sure. A&W is solid. Always down for a root beer. It's really just root beer. Applebee's way downhill. Applebee's is trying to rebrand themselves as like actually good food, and they failed miserably. Like half price apps after 9 is where it's at. I worked right next to a Fuddruckers, and I've never been. BJ's. D. No, Applebee's got to be better than that, I guess. Arby's. I'm not an Arby's guy. I don't remember it real well. Again, all ice cream is good. Sign me up. Been to Beef O'Brady's. Solid bar. Watch the game. Belly Buster, never. Bonefish Grill, A tier, because my wife loves when I take her there. Chum Bucket. I like how we have fictional places and then never been as a category. I love that. Burger King, not food. McDonald's, where are you? McDonald's, you are not food. I will go hungry before I eat these things. One more. Where's Wendy's in here? 7-Eleven's not food either. Taco Bell, horrendous. I don't understand. I had one Taco Bell taco in my life, and it was one too many. One of the worst things I have ever tasted. Immensely disappointing. Domino's got to be the worst pizza, but I mean, sometimes pizza's just all you get. Have I been to Chuck E. Cheese? I don't think I've been. CC's, no. Church's Chicken, no. City Walk. I haven't been to specifically City Walk, so I'm just going to assume it's like average Chinese and C tier it. Because there are some really good Asian restaurants, but I'm sure that that's just stir fry. Just on the fact that it's on this popularity list. Zaxby's is chicken, right? I don't know that I've had that. Golden Corral, nope. You can tell I don't do a ton of fast food, huh? Hardee's never been. Haagen-Dazs, it's ice cream. After reading Chew on this, oh my god, yeah, there's some bad. Dave & Buster's like doesn't have good food, but it's just a good time. Let's get that up in B tier. Del Taco, never been. Buffalo Wild Wings is pretty unimpressive, but like with the taps too, there's stuff there for everybody. Olive Garden, I don't know. Krispy Kreme. You can tell I got a sweet tooth. Krispy Kreme, give me a donut any day of the week. Yes, please. I don't like Chick-fil-A, but I gotta respect the game, so I'm gonna throw them up higher than I would eat them. Pori is still here. El Pollo Loco. Is this the one from Walter White's show? Breaking Bad? No, that's like Pollos Hermanos. That's this one. It's this one. Love that. Invoice! Never had a White Castle cheeseburger. Was just up in New York City and saw one of those. I've done Panda Express. I'm not an orange chicken guy. There's so much better food out there. Hooters, no thank you. Never Jack in the Box, never that. IHOP breakfast is always good. Can't go wrong with breakfast. Denny's gets to go up for the same reason. You can always just order it. Bob Evans. It's probably high C. Bob Evans is solid. I do like Carrabba's. I think they do a nice job. Chipotle is A tier when they're not getting in trouble for like making their customers sick. Charlie Brown's Steakhouse. Not been. Culver's, nope. Crumble Cookies, I mean it's cookies, but never been. Cracker Barrel, been a long, long time, but nostalgia puts it up. Cinnabon, I'm not a Cinnabon guy. It's too much. Too much. Chili's, yes please. Man, I haven't been to a lot of these things. I am very anti-Dunkin'. D tier. Starbucks is going downhill, but I'm still putting it over Dunkin'. I'm a coffee guy. I don't really want their food, though. These places aren't real. Never heard of it. Margaritaville. Been to Moe's on the Mexican world. It's not that great, but I'm down for some Mexican. Give it C tier. Pizza Hut, not food. Jimmy John's, I'd rather have a good sandwich than your fast sandwich. Unimpressed. Quiznos, is Quiznos even around anymore? I haven't seen one in a long, long time. But they were okay. Publix is a store. What are we doing here? Come on, you're buying groceries there. You buy things to make dinner at Publix. Texas Roadhouse is decent.
Shopping for your next car? What about a sunroof? With millions of cars nationwide, Auto Navigator makes it easy
Oh, that's
to find
this. Red Lobster, trying to make a turnaround, but hasn't earned it yet. Red Robin, shout out to my college roommate. Always down for a Red Robin burger with my best bud. A. Longhorn Steakhouse, I think is S tier in this world. Subway, when desperate. C tier. Bojangles, never been, never heard, never heard, never heard. Ooh, Five Guys. I used to love Five Guys, but that stuff is damaging to you. Like, it's like once a year. Guilty pleasure, though. B tier. Sonic, just for the milkshakes and drinks and stuff, I'll put that up a little higher. Even that, I should respect Sonic. Let's give it B tier. Never been to a Waffle House. I'm from Philly. Wawa. Top of the list. Easiest choice of my life. There's Wendy's. Not food. Rita's again. Philly Pride. No problems. Papa John's. Pretty bad. This is disrespect to Jimmy John's. These other things are so much worse. Friendly's is another B tier for breakfast service. I have been here once. This was pretty good. I'd go back. What does that say? Scratch Kitchen? I think I went there one time as well. You love a good Rita's. Yeah. I got a Rita's. I walk to a Rita's. I will say, I'm not a fast food guy, but Popeye's chicken, pretty pretty darn good. I'm gonna go A tier, and I'm sure that that annoys people because Chick-fil-A is king over Popeyes. Not for me. Chick-fil-A, the smell of Chick-fil-A makes me ill. Steak and Shake, you're okay.
Shopping for your next car?
On the Border is quite good. Outback Steakhouse is in that A tier, absolutely. Pizza Villa, never. Red Bull, never. Ruby Tuesdays used to be around a lot more. B tier. Sweet Fry. I am so, like, frozen yogurt makes me angry.
Car?
In the words of the great Ron Swanson, be ice cream or be nothing. PF Chang's is S tier. Love going there with wifey. Panera used to be S tier. It has fallen off. They need to get it together. Panera, figure it out. Your thing was fresh bread. Your bread ain't fresh. That's a problem. Whataburger, never. Wingstop, never. Jersey Mike's. I have yet to have a good Jersey Mike's sandwich. How do you mess up a
Shopping for your next
sandwich?
car?
You're like, hey, can I have a little bit of vinegar? And they do this. They like douse it. It's
Which
terrible.
cars nationwide?
Never had, never heard of. What is this? Shake Shack? I have been to Shake Shack. Solid. B. Twisty Treat is never been. Tim Hortons. Where's Dunkin'? It needs to be one tier above Dunkin'. That's how much Dunkin' sucks. TGI Fridays. Yeah, in the things that used to be okay. Never. I wonder how many of these are real versus like fictional. That might be the fastest I've ever done a list. But let's review. Is the S tier order correct? I think Cheesecake Factory deserves more respect. It's always a good answer no matter who you're going with. And then I think Cold Stone probably is an S tier. It's probably just here. Let's go like this. Yeah. Move you down, move you up. I think Chipotle's still high B. Yeah. Yeah. I'm down with this. All right, Pori, tell me how you feel about this ranking. And thank you for the redeem. All right. Let's get back to the silly line we were working on. Who was this? This is the one after Wendy and Braxton. Which can't I just... Yes, I could also use that. Okay. so again, protect, send you, Bug Buzz Encore, get you, Sludge Bomb, I guess U-turn? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we just Bug Buzz again. Yeah, let's say Bug Buzz again. Ooh, but crit drop, we don't want that, no. So we... I actually don't have a move I can click. That's so awkward. It's almost like I want to U-turn it. But I have to U-turn into somebody that's also taking all these attacks. Tailwind KO or U-turn KO? Ooh, okay. Oh, he can just fail fling. Why am I trying to encore the Togekiss? New plan. Choice specs. Because then I know what turn I'm killing. So turn 1 KO and go Lazzle. He's gonna fling. We fast kill. Decidueye? That doesn't even help. Okay, so let's say I... Oh, well, hey, well, thanks for helping. Either way, we'll find something. Good knowledge to have. Bit by bit, we get better. Have a great day, night. I actually don't know your time zone, but take care of yourself. Always a pleasure. Also, I am really dumb. I'm sitting here like Mr. Rhyme isn't going to fake out my Volcarona. It is 100% going to fake out my Volcarona. Like, what are we doing? What am I smoking? These are like the worst lines I have ever come up with. Oh, same time for me. Okay, I didn't realize we were similar time zones. Okay. How about Ape? How about we use the Ape character? So turn 1, Ape fakes out Mr. Rhyme. And Volcarona kills it with Bug Buzz. And then Ape shows fast kill to the back. So we get Decidueye. And on Decidueye, let's just keep the... On Decidueye, we click Overheat. And we Bug Buzz the Togekiss. And on turn 3, we Fire Punch the Sceptile. Oh, so Ape just clears the side. What a shocker. And we Bug Buzz again, I guess. So we've like done some chip. Side down. Let it click whatever the heck it wants. Go Lazzle with Poison Barb. Not even sure we need Lazzle. So let's just focus on like who can do big stuff down the stretch here. I think what we want is Bug Buzz into U-turn. 14, 34 is 48. That would be enough. So KO. KO, KO. You just fail Fling. Just U-turn. Sorry, so KO. Tailwind KO. Or no, Bug Buzz KO. Bug Buzz Togekiss KO. Sceptile dies. Tailwind. No, the whole point is we want to speed that up. So I guess we don't want Tailwind up there. We just say... But we need Tailwind for the Sneasler, don't we? Kind of, sort of, unless we just send in a Protect guy. So Lazzle comes in. We take nothing from this Dazzling Gleam, right? Slot 1. Isn't the one that does the spread bug. That would be the Sylveon slot 2, so we're not taking boosted damage. Fake out Bug Buzz. Overheat. No. We could Fire Punch it. Let's just say it's Tailwind. KO. Tailwind KO. U-turn U KO. I have 2 more turns of Tailwind. Or we don't have Tailwind. We can pick our poison there. We probably don't need it. So let's just say we KO. Shouldn't even matter. We get a side down. We've used 2 mods. Like, why are we getting so cute? Togekiss can't damage anybody. Just switch in something that doesn't care about gleams. Like Goodra. Like Goodra. Goodra's a great switch in. Okay. Yeah. We send in Goodra. We'll do the Tailwind version. All right, so it's Tailwind, switch, U-turn. We won't, well, we are already Metal Coat. We won't show, we'll be slow killed by Sneasler because Tailwind is up. No slow kill into Infernape, which is great. So on close combat, we can just go to like we fought one, Dave. My plans were bad. I need to recook. I didn't realize they were bad. I mean, I knew this one was bad. And it won't be hard. Like, I can clear one side with 2 Pokemon. I just don't seem to have a lot of brain power. Classic IV stream, especially when I do 2 in a day. My second stream is always pretty unimpressive, to say the least. Okay, if I have Tailwind up, so KO, KO, Tailwind as we KO that. Tailwind is KO that, U-turn, Fling fails. So it's Tailwind, U-turn. I have 2 more moves. One we use to kill Togekiss. So I have 1 turn of Tailwind left. Goodra baits Sneasler. I can I think this does work. I can close combat plus heavy slam. Never trigger Salic. And then it's Donphan last, but we're -2 special on Ape. The question is, do we have a Goodra win? Is there a special move I can teach Goodra? I think it's Surf, which isn't gonna work. Okay. Fine, so that won't work. Tailwind's down, but we're going to be baiting double high horsepower. Right? Yeah. We're baiting double high horsepower, so we can just go... go Lucha plus Enamorus. Who's faster? Oh, well, 99 Lucha is faster. You seem to... No, level Enamorus is faster than Hawlucha because the timid. Oh, they speed tie. That sucks. What's up, monkey? Oh, I can do the Scarf Eggy thing again. No, because Ice Shard crit. Yikes. Buns. I won't be here later, but always good to see you. Yeah, yeah, it's late. Dude, doesn't matter. I had the kids all day. No, I'm toast. This is this is this is a pedestrian fight. Like the fact that I can't solve in Tailwind with free switches and 4 slots, Sneasler and Donphan in a double battle setting tells you all you need to know about my current mental capacity. It's actually an astounding comment now that I say it out loud. The answer that I just encore it, is it really that simple? Double high horsepower, click encore, click Moonblast again. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, not only am I struggling to calc, but I have messed up every line that I've done this evening. Hold me, Gigadad, I can't escape Brawly Split. No, Merc. You're too good for that. Brawly Split. Hold on, let me reenact the cheese clip. PK? God, strike me down if I ever call PK the one true king. Come to Rourke Split. Get real. Get real. I am a PK hater. Absolutely. Hate is a strong word. I don't hate PK. I think very little about it. It's just not for me. We use the term hate too much. Oh yeah. Oh my God, Cheese went live again too. He's not the only one. I'm not the only one. PK is fun to watch. I do not find it fun to watch, Merc. And I think that I'm in the minority there. I think a lot of people enjoy the heavy RNG, the moments where the metronome goes wrong. Like, I get it. It's probably better content. And the thing that I don't like about PK is simply that it's played on a platinum ROM. Like, the Pokemon's a nostalgia game for me, and there's a gap. There's this gap of, you know, gens 4 through 7, right? I grew up playing red, blue, and yellow. I hung in through Ruby, Emerald, and then I found my way back for Scarlet and Violet. So everything in between, the entire like Nintendo DS era, is just not for me. And so Platinum Kaizo, just Platinum by itself, already just is a turnoff. And then for the type of games I like to I like to watch what I play, and what I play is what I would try to describe as skill-based Nuzlocke challenges. I mean, skill-based is the wrong term either, but like I can't. Again, struggling to think, struggling to calc. How do I say this without just sounding anti anyway? I want my Nuzlocks. The reason I picked up Run and Bun is that I want the game to be won and lost by my skill. If I make mistakes, I want to lose. If I don't make mistakes, I want to win. In general, not every time. There's RNG in every game. It's Pokemon. But if I want randomness, I'll just play human beings. To me, there's no point in playing against the AI and having the AI be like entirely random RNG nonsense. Yeah. Wing on BK when? Is that I don't know if that was PK and a typo or what. Blue Kaizo, thank you, Monkey. I heard Blue Kaizo is brutal. Isn't Blue Kaizo the one with like a level 115 Elite Formons? I do not know. 1.1 just looked easy to me. Dave, I do believe that Null 1.1 is probably the most fun one to play, but Null 1.1 reminded me a lot of Lucid in that it just didn't look like I was going to struggle with it. Like, I think one thing that definitely is unique of me versus a lot of other people that stream in the scene that we're friends with is that I want the game to be brutally hard. I don't want it to be easy. And so if I look at a game and I think I'll beat that in 5 attempts, 10 attempts, 30 attempts, if I think I'm gonna beat it quickly, then I don't want to play it. And there's definitely some ego to that. I could be wrong, but I want to look at it and be like, how do you even get to 4 badges? You're worried about disappointing me with your ROM hack? Merc, you shouldn't be. Well, one, it's very different. Like, I'm gonna give you Lucid as the example. Lucid is a fantastic ROM hack. Absolutely fantastic ROM hack. And it's not quite my cup of tea. Mostly Lucid struggles for being the game that came right after Run and Bun, as opposed to actually having flaws on its own. It's fantastically well designed. It achieves the creator's goals really well. And it has out of this world quality of life that makes playing it a joy. The AI wasn't the most compelling for me, but like, that doesn't change how great of a hack it was. And so you shouldn't be thinking about me and your hack. You should be thinking, I'm going to make what you want to make. And I can't wait to try it. And it might not be my favorite game of all time. Or it might. We don't know. And my opinion won't matter. I can't stress this enough. My opinion on these things does not matter. I am a person playing a game made for me by someone cooler than me. Hi, Invoice. I will look at if you release a game and you tell me what the game is about, then like what your goals are with it, and I play it, I'm gonna evaluate it based on your goals. And then there's sort of like separately, how good is it as a hardcore Nuzlocke, which is how I'm gonna play everything. Like you'll never see me just play like a vanilla playthrough. Hey, Dave, I'm different. I'm not in that camp. I have really come to enjoy streaming and hanging out with y'all, so I'm sure that I'll play more, but I really like Run and Bun is the reason that I exist in the scene. Period. End of story. I never had interest in streaming before. I didn't even want to play the other games that were like Emerald Kaizo came out. I had a little bit of interest. But mostly I just watched. And then I don't know, something about this game that just had that perfect blend of, and like it's got problems, right? It's bugged to hell. Like, don't get me wrong, I am aware of the warts that come with it, but the balance of difficulty, but being skill-based over luck, I think is a fantastic balance that's achieved in this game. And so it's just a really high bar, and I think no 1.2.1 is probably the thing that has a shot to catch my interest in a similar way, but I'm gonna have to experience the AI to find out. Am I interested in making a hack myself? I've thought about it. You're making a Gen 1 game for you and a friend first, but we want to make it difficult to be comfortable for Blue Kaizo players. That's intriguing. Pori, I look forward to hearing more. I've thought about making a hack monkey. The truth is that I know that I'm not that invested in it. And so, probably not. And like, especially hearing from people that have designed games who put a lot more thought and care into stuff that doesn't matter that much to me, but should as a developer. Like, really, I would want to design fights. I'd want to help balance a game. I wouldn't want to make the game. I wouldn't want to design the map. I wouldn't want to pick where the trainers are, but I might want to help someone like decide where there should be gauntlets and where there should be back-to-backs without healing, and like help figure out crazy weather conditions or permanent conditions to play under. Like, there's like one of the things that I think we get a little bit overzealous with in some of the design choices is I think that every Pokemon in the game should have another Pokemon that counters it. Everything that you face should, in theory, be 1v1able. Not on random move, not wallet, just like it's possible. So like the null Groudon that's like level 95 or something. Like, I just hate that from a design perspective. Because it is designed to make you sack, and it doesn't take any skill to just say, I have to have a Pokemon that KOs this or I lose. And I have to sack that Pokemon too. Like, that isn't about skill anymore. That is simply an existence check at a point in the game that I don't think should have them. W Raid! What's up, Z? What were you playing? You're on, Oh, totally misspelled that. Oh, you did. You gave the shout out. W Mod. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Gangi comes up with for Evergreen. I know there's a couple of people working on them, but I also know they take a while. Like, you know, you can say I'm working on a hack and it might not come out for a couple of years. The point of it is that you get 1 million encounters and null, so you're forced to sack at some point. I mean, I think that how to respond to this. So one, Terra and I share a lot of perspectives of the game. The more I hear him speak, the more of a kindred spirit I feel to the way he approaches Pokemon. But the nostalgia is definitely stronger than me, in that I want to work so hard to save my friends. And so I do not approach my box as resources. Right? And if there are points where I have to sack and I'll sack. Like, you guys have all watched me do that. But you've also watched me take 3 extra days to cook a line to save a bad Pokemon that never comes to another fight. So there's just like stuff. There's to me, giving me more Pokemon whose job it is just to get sacked in random spots makes me less connected to each Pokemon in my box, makes each one of them less valuable, even the great ones. And so my counter argument to that is like, and again, I haven't played Null. I can't even tell you whether it's a great game or not. I think it's going to be a great game by when we're all said and done with this. But the approach of saying you're gonna get 1 million Pokemon and I'm gonna make you sack 20% of them, to me takes away from the connectivity that I really enjoy, right? You guys watch me like with the Starmies and the Brelooms and the Milotics of the world, like these Pokemon that aren't as good but are my goats, Luxray. Like, I want the guys I can rally around. And the Pokemon count is a resource. So I get the Pokemon's life is a resource, but so is the counters. And so if we're making a game where we limit all the resources the player has, why isn't the number of Pokemon one of them? I think it should be. Yeah, Monkey, you have not been live much, my friend. Still waiting to watch that Flannery. Yeah. And look, I'm struggling to find the words, partially because I'm cooked, partially because I think the discourse around both new games has been far too negative. And I think both games are pretty good. All right, I'm trying to do 2 things. One, I'm trying to separate the quality of the game from my want to play the game. Those are very different things, especially to stream the game. Right? Like the effort that it takes to stream is different from the effort to just log on and play, boot it up and go. Now, I don't know that I'll want to stream either one of those games, but they're both good games. And PK, while I have more issues with the game overall, probably achieves its intent as well as a game ever has. I didn't need to read anything, Dave. I mean, for a couple of weeks after 1.2 came out, all you did was hear about. I could go to any of the typical streams that you and I'll end up in chat at the same time, and hours out of 2 hours out of a 6-hour stream was going to be Null discourse or PK discourse. Lines are drawn, people are taking sides. It was fascinating to see. Especially Null kind of got a bad. It got an unfair negative connotation to it because people loved the game that got changed. Ooh, I'm reading this one. There is a very important humane aspect in nuzlocking and developing bonds with your mons. It's one of the factors that makes those challenges so unique and interesting, and Terra just seems to not share the sentiment with a huge part of nuzlockers. I think that's very possible. I don't know Terra well enough to say that that's true. I would say that his approach would lead me to believe that it is. And I'm 100% with you that that humane aspect, that connection to my box, my mons, is central to my enjoyment of the game. Right? And you see that in the way that I plan and route fights. You saw it in my original E4. You saw it in me carrying the Calm Weavile the entire run and refusing to change its nature for forever. Like, it just... My goats are my goats. Then there are other mons, like this Grimmsnarl. This Grimmsnarl can kick rocks. Screw this guy. Bum. L fairy type. You thought what was rage bait? The Discord? The discourse around the games? Calm Weavile. No, he was Call Mighty. His name would have been wrong. I mean, there's no question, Dave. The fact that it made you mad every day, like, helped me enjoy it a little bit more, for sure. Because, you know, it was a part of the bit. But, no, it was my guy. It was my guy. That NG Plus run was so much fun. What an unlikely group of heroes. It's a shame I lost so many of those VODs. Hey, Shiro, what's up? I'm just chatting. I'm hanging out. There's no gameplay happening. None whatsoever. Oy. But I got a good group of chatters. How's your day? Oh, it's midnight. I wonder how much longer I'll hang. Chilling in a pre-calc 118. Faya Pori, I'm worried about you. I'm not staying up as late as you stay up, or early as you stay up. Yo, we could look at my draft matchup. Chat, what am I doing? Just kidding. If I can't cook my regular stuff, I definitely shouldn't be cooking draft that I'm bad at. I am not up all night by my own will. Is that a regular issue for you? Because I am terrible at sleeping. Terrible. Jobber split. Oh, man. Dave, you used to be in here talking about your exams all the time, and now you're on Jobber split. Welcome. Welcome to the rest of your life, Dave. Oh, we were one fight short of Hexmaniac Gongus. I think Ape takes 4 on that fight, too. I miss Gongi. I enjoy my Gongi DMs. Midline discovery. I'm asleep. I want you to be asleep, Pori. I'm sorry. 2 Saturdays a month? That sounds painful. worked. I haven't been required to work a weekend in a while. I miss paternity leave. Oh no, Pori! Oh, I have becoming a parent finally killed my um like super reactive to caffeine part of me because I was just too sleep deprived. But I feel that I used to not be able to have coffee after like noon, or I'd be up until 3 a.m. So I feel your pain there. Invoice always has so many gift sub emotes. I don't even know how you catch them all. You don't touch caffeine? Well, I didn't touch caffeine at your age either, but here I am. Oh, so you have like, yeah, you get. So you knew it was gonna happen too, which is even worse when you're like desperate for the pick me up and then you know it's gonna ruin you. Good for you, monkey. I made it until, well, I would have like a coffee a week. It wasn't until COVID, 2020 happened, and I was gonna lose my mind. I'll set the stage. We'll give some IB lore. In 2020, my wife and I bought the house that you see behind me. This orange void. There's a home around it. And 3 weeks later, my wife, ooh, ads. Ooh, oat milk iced coffee. I get that. Just got ads for Starbucks. Do you mind? Oh God. Iced coffee. Yeah, I swear they listen. They listen. So I'll restart the lore. I imagine Monkey's coming out of an ad any second now. So 2020 or 2019, we buy the house. 3 weeks later, my wife moves to Florida for a year and to do an internship. And so I'm in this big house by myself. I'm flying down to visit her every month or two, doing the best we can. And then COVID hits, and you can't fly anywhere. You can't, and we went. No, it felt like an eternity. We had months where I didn't leave this house. I didn't see another person. I didn't do anything. And so coffee became my routine. Every morning I would French press fresh brown coffee beans here at home and just try to make it through the day. And so now my routine is just that. And it is a part of my life, and it ain't going anywhere. COVID sucked. So now, caffeine. I really struggle to fall asleep, but I tend to sleep pretty well once I do, especially after streaming. I If I played EK, that wouldn't happen. Yeah, well, I did try to play EK, Dave. Yeah, it's the getting asleep. Yeah. I actually I downloaded an emulator for EK. Right, like classic P-Chow Daily during his EK stuff. Saw him playing and was like, oh, I think I'd be good at that. I'd be good at puzzle games like that. Let me give it a shot. And I made it to the first red fight, and the game froze. Every time I got to Red's Pikachu, the whole game crashed. And at that point, I didn't know what Discord was. I didn't know how to get in contact with anybody for help, so I just couldn't play the game, and I never picked it up again until Run and Bun. Yeah, I definitely sleep in a good bit these days. So what happens for you when you stay up all night the next day? Like, do you nap during the day? Do you just have to stay up for 36 hours straight? What does that look like for your next couple of days? I don't know. We are too similar. Ooh, getting tired. Yeah, nighttime only. I gotta be really sick. Sick as a dog, as they say, to take a nap daytime. Yo, Dave, did you catch the veto earlier? Used to have a problem falling asleep too since Jobber Split that disappeared. Yeah, when you first start working, you get real tired. Yeah, well, if you keep chatting with me, you're probably not gonna fall asleep. My veto, Dave. I did the last 4 fights of Victory Road in my earlier stream today. "10 kilometers for work and you won't sleep after that? Oh my god. That's quite the active job you got there." Maybe I'll just throw on the earlier fights as I'm chatting along with people on mute in the background or something. Just came out fully off 11. I'm already in chatty brain. Yep. Well, right, but you gotta like take yourself down, you know? Decompress, all that. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Yes, I do. I have a dog. Here, Dave. I'm gonna pull up this from earlier because I'll put it on. I'll just throw it on mute. But I've never done this one before. This is my veto too. Count the crits, by the way. This battle did not go my way. Yeah, I'm too, that wing, this one over here that you can see, that one has the energy to stream. This one should never have gone live. Outsourcing's all the rage these days, haven't you heard? There's me, there's the real me, and then there's AI me. That only clicks buttons when I say to. What you're about to see, well, we'll just... I fell for my own Zoroark. No, Bori! Yeah, indeed he's super light. I felt a little better though because all of chat also fell for it. Aerial Ace, Zoroark, Hisui. It gets better, Dave. It gets better. That's incredible, Bori. But I have fallen for 3 straight Zoroarks, including this one, which was my own. It's been so bad. I fell for it Titan Liza, I fell for it in Seafloor Cavern, and I fell for it here. I love it. Hidden Power Psychic in terrain. Yup. We crit him, which made Metal Burst do more. So even that crit hurt us. But it's all good. HP Psychic into 0 attack Earthquake was just enough with terrain boost on the terrible hidden power. Yeah, but Dave, you've watched these before, right? Like, Veto 2 gets sketchy, man. Yeah, max speed Goodra outspeeds Indeedee by 2 points at -1 speed. Taco. Yeah, you know all about it. There you go. Crit number 3. Or 4? I forget, there are a lot of crits. We lived Rocks plus Volt Switch. Sorry, Rocks plus Freeze Dry plus Burn on like 2 HP. Hilarious calc. I forgot that Dave was crit to wipe here. this is so IB. I haven't stalled anything yet. That's coming up now. Now it's so IB. Let's just run in matchups. Although Gudra lead's a little bit silly. Yeah, Dave, the so IB line was Edgar. The Sun fight that I started the stream with included a sticky barb stall and an encore stall. I switched like 20 times in the battle, and then I also clicked like 15 moves. You would have hated it. That's why I didn't pull that one up. I thought you'd appreciate this one. Merc, how was truck this evening? I know you were live with a little bit of run and bun today. Wasn't able to stop in and hang out. Illusion works. Oh, we'll pull that one up next. We'll pull that one up for next for sure. Ooh, I'll bet my clip's findable too. The Gliscor Lucha matchup should be illegal. I mean, in fairness, it doesn't come with Roost. You get one TM in the game. So even though this is a wall, and it does it every time, it requires you to come in on CC, and it requires you to spend a TM. Given my earlier comments about natural checks existing in the game, it should. Gotta take that sticky barb back. I got E4 sticky barb ideas. I don't know if they'll come to fruition, but I got ideas, so I need it. Yeah, Dave, that's one that's definitely come with time. I've gotten a lot better at using TMs. I know, Claudia, you and Pori both are on the not sleeping train. When will my streamer just run a normal ass line? When I have Pokemon that do it, you give me Urshifu and Hydreigon, I'm happy to outspeed stuff. You give me Hawlucha that does 45% to everything, you gotta click the Encore button. Bang. Yeah, so I wanted to show you, Dave, because that is a Deathless Veto 2, which I have not seen outside of the context of Timid Scarf Hydreigon and 1DR. You know, completely fair, Pori. That is completely fair. All right, let's pull up this clip that Pori sent over.
Why are you in the front?
Oh man, Ducky's a treasure, man. Not just lazy, the cloister specifically is almost impossible for some boxes to get hydro pump. God, it's such a good clip. The instant reset too. Oh God.
Why are you in the front? Oh, I'm my own illusion. I can't.
God, that's so good. That's so good. All right, we're raiding. Who do we raid? Let's raid Cheese for being the other person. Let's deliver you some PK slop, the other person with 2 streams in one day that we know well. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. It's been fun. But 12:30 is 12:30. Get some rest, everybody. Except Dave. Dave, go to work. Lock in, jobber.
Wing, thank you for the raid beast. Holy cow, little late night stream. Little late night stream for the fellas. Smelling salt crit just kills this. Pori! You're an eater. Okay, but smelling salt is actually look at this. You're not gonna believe this, but look at this. Smelling salt and PK. 90 base power. You're dead to crit. You're so dead to crit. Takes a lot for Webb's Volt Switch Mon to be Turbo Buns, but Gal finds a way. Nah, that's real. Yeah, that's real. This guy's horrendous. You know what the craziest thing about this guy is? It's not even how bad this guy is. The craziest thing about this guy is exactly, Pori. You fucking know it. You fucking know it. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. The worst thing about this guy? No, 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 no. The worst thing about this guy? Any guesses? Any guessers? The worst thing about this guy. You're never gonna guess it. 6 legs? Okay, yeah, true. He's not even actually a spider, yeah. Celebrated my 6 months mod anniversary? Wait, okay, I didn't even see that. That's crazy. I've never seen that. Okay, I'll let you guys in on the sauce here. The worst thing about this guy is in fucking Null, this guy never had Volt Switch. On any of the patches. On any of them. Not even the first one. Not on 1.0, not on 1.1, not on 1.2, not on 1.2.1. You can't take a Volt Switch. Wait, okay, hang on, hang on. This is the most important part, though. Does he actually get Volt Switch in the vanilla games? Gen 9 level up set. Okay, he does not get a Volt Switch. No, he does. He does. By TM. Okay. Gen 8? Volt Switch by TM? Yeah. Wait, also, how is Volt Switch a TM in these gens? That's fucking busted. Volt Switch by TM in Gen 7? Gen 6. Gen 6, Gen 7? Was Volt Switch even a thing in this gen? Yes. This guy gets Volt Switch in every